Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Do you pay your builder up front in advance of the work? Been having a bit of back and forth with a chap. Excuse me. With a chap this morning that's wholly against this and believes that you shouldn't be paying builders in advance for anything. Now, here's my personal take on this: is that in my own construction company, we apply a deposit to book the time in my business's diary. So let's say that we was about to do 20 grand's worth of work from you. We'd want some money in advance of that starting so that we can secure that slot in our diary. That's a business decision that my business has made to ensure that I can continue with work. And there's some commitment from a client to actually go ahead with the work. Now, the guy I've been chatting with, his take is that you shouldn't be paying in advance because payment terms that builders can negotiate with their supply chain means that it's not necessary. Now, unless the item is bespoke, I'm going to kind of agree with what he said. However, for me, it's not about that. It's not about the buying of the gear. It's about securing the time in my diary. Because not only are there people out there that are going to, tradesmen, builders out there that are going to do a runner with people's money. That does happen. That is out there. But there are also clients that cancel on you last minute, and then you're fucked. If I had a 30 grand job booked into my diary that on the day we was due to start, they just changed their mind or went with someone else or for whatever reason didn't go ahead, then that's going to cause me a real issue in my business, a real issue. I've got staff and materials, I've got vans, etc., all assigned and allocated to that job, costed out for it, to then be told that I'll die in death, or we're not going to go ahead. Now, if I've got a deposit off that person, I'm either, there's a little bit of commitment from them to start with, so, that cancellation's unlikely. But also, there's that money that we would keep we would keep as a result of that cancellation to be able to offset those losses as a result of a cancellation. So that's the reason that we do it. But should you pay your builder up front is the question, I guess. Now, this is all going to be boiling down to your appetite for risk here. Now, what's the relationship with the builder? How comfortable are you with the contract that's in place? How comfortable are you with that guy that's doing the work? And most importantly, an overall thing for me is what's in here. What does that say? What does your gut tell you? What does your gut tell you? That's where it all comes from, in there. Not in here. In your stomach. What does that tell you? Is this guy going to do a flip with my money? Or am I okay with paying him some money up front to secure that time in his diary, to allow him to go buy any bespoke items? It's a real... I don't suppose there is a right or wrong answer here. Morning, Mo. There's no right or wrong answer here. I'd love to hear your comments and your thoughts on it. Do fire them into the chat, fire them into the comments. I'd love to hear what you think about this. What does the relationship that you're building with this guy tell you about whether you should or should not pay that guy in advance for anything? Morning, Slav. There's always going to be a point where your gut says, do you know what, I'm not right with this guy. Then you maybe not pay that. There may be a point where you go, do you know what, this guy's on the money. I like this guy. Let's shoot him some deposit. Let's secure the time in his diary. Let's do what he expects. Like I said, there's no right or wrong here. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear your comments, your opinions on this, on what you would do. I'm not saying you start shooting in 10, 20, 30 grand in advance of a project. You want to be, it wants not a token gesture, I would say. I would say something, that holds you accountable as a client and allows that relationship to start building. That's what I would say. That'd be what I would be looking for, and that'd be what I would advise to others as well. So do let me know in the chat what your thoughts are here, or if you've had any bad experiences with doing this as well. I'd love to hear from you. Any bad experiences where you've paid a deposit, had your pants pulled down, and it's not gone ahead, or if you are a builder, you haven't took a deposit, and it's been a lesson learned for you where you've gone, fuck that, next time I'm taking a deposit. It's cancelled on me last minute, it's cost me X thousands of pounds. I'd love to hear from all of you, both sides. I'm going to talk into some much more greater detail on my upcoming masterclass, which is on Sunday the 20th. No, it's not. I'm talking shit. It's on a Thursday. Thursday night, Thursday the 22nd, I think it is. I'll put the link in the comments anyway, so you can register for that. I look forward to seeing you there. That's all I got for you today. See you later. Have a great one.